Hello guys, it's Talia. This was a bit of a surprise addition to Acer's already thin and light Swift range, the Swift Light, extra light I guess. It was clearly very necessary. This one, which I'll leave the link to in the description, measures in at an absolutely delicate 1.19 kilos while still being a 16-inch laptop. That's insane. I actually can't remember if I've ever seen a full-size laptop come in at this weight. No, I don't know. Have I? What? And this one technically measures in at 1.15, which is even crazier. While still being top spec. Crazy. Anyway, it's big. It's 16 inches with a 16:10 aspect ratio for that extra bit of height as well, with a thickness measuring in just shy of 16 millimeters. And it really is dangerously light to pick up. It weighs less than my usual 14-inch laptop, which God forbid I would never get rid of, but I can imagine this would feel like nothing in your bag if you're carrying around for the whole day. Actually, I don't have to imagine. I know because I carried both this and my 14-inch laptop on the way here. No sweat. No sweat. Honestly, could have had a third. After the days of lugging around like a 3-kilo gaming laptop, nothing phases me anymore. And it also just has a lot of nice features for a laptop, especially one that you need to keep in your bag all day. It has a big and bright screen with a 1920 by 1200 resolution, thin bezels, and 180-degree opening. Nice. And one of the nicest keyboard and trackpad combinations I've seen in Acer's laptops. It's a full-size keyboard, meaning you get the numpad, which is great if you like numbers, I don't know. And the keys themselves have a lot of spring to them too, and just listen to that, it's a really nice sound. Keys are like edge to edge, which for me makes typing really easy, and maybe the biggest trackpad I've ever seen. Whoa! Oh, what have I done? It still gives you enough room to kind of have palm rest on the side, but it says, sorry, I'm going to take the rest of that space for the whole trackpad. So you don't even have to bring a mouse, which is nice. The very bottom cover and the top cover are metal for better cooling and aesthetics, respectively. You can find a full HD webcam at the top, and not loads of ports, but enough, with a USB 3.2 Type A for that mouse you don't need to bring, a HDMI 1.4, but then there's also two USB 3.2 Type Cs, which would be the much speedier option if you wanted to connect it to a display, plus super fast data transfers and charging of the device. We love USB-Cs. Yay. And of course, it wouldn't be a 2025 refresh if not for the shiny new Intel Core Ultra 7 chip inside. Very nice. This is the Core Ultra 7 155U processor. There's also Core Ultra 5 versions available as well, but unless you really don't need the power, I think the Core Ultra 7 chip is just the better value for money. This is the year of AI. Now, there are dedicated AI laptops in the Swift range. However, this one has a lot of the same features, maybe without the extra price tag, and that's because of the CPU. These Core Ultra chips are made with a dedicated unit on the chip called the NPU to offload all AI-related tasks. AI-related tasks like subject detection in Lightroom, generative fill in Photoshop should run a lot smoother, which is especially helpful if you have a laptop like this one that doesn't come with a dedicated GPU, as it helps bridge the gap in terms of graphics related tasks without having to shell out extra money for a laptop with a discrete GPU. Also, you have your onboard AI assistant with Microsoft's Copilot with a launch key built into the keyboard's laptop. What? With a launch key built into the laptop's keyboard. You can ask it the usual questions, or as it is Microsoft, you can use it in collaboration with your Office apps to summarize your work, analyze big spreadsheets for specific data, or do your work for you. No, that's actually what I mean. You have fantastic memory and storage with 32 gigabytes of DDR5X and 1 terabyte of Gen 4 SSD. Just a very solid all-round device, especially at the price tag. I was pretty impressed at its graphics capability, considering there is no discrete graphics. The AI tasks that would bog down older generation processors ran very smoothly, and this screen is just really nice for work and also for entertainment as well. If I have release dates, I'll put them here. And if you have any thoughts on this Swift Lite, put them down below. Okay? Deal. I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. I wave after, like, goodbye.